Green State Eco Bounty News. The news with a tinge of mutiny. Now, mutiny is a very relevant word for the day, isn't it? Mutinies. Hey? Anyway, on to another topic. It's Sunday. I actually don't like doing any videos on Sundays. It's the Lord's Day. We should have a rest. But currently in the eastern suburbs of Sydney. For anyone that's residing around the eastern suburbs of Sydney, Sydney CBD area, anyone who works for New South Wales Transport, just a question: is everything okay? Is everything okay? Anyone who works for New South Wales Transport, transport related, Sydney buses, not so much the drivers. I know a lot of the drivers are compelled to do this video, which we already have done a video on Sydney buses. But what is going on? What is going on with the transport arrangement in Sydney buses and trains for that matter? A couple of quick, just going to make this a quick discussion. Sydney trains, this is no disrespect to the drivers, workers, maintenance workers, but Sydney Transport, you need to get yourself up into this century of transport delivery. Okay, you're working on an old business model which is not conducive, not acceptable to a modern city's transport logistics. It's not acceptable in this day and age that you have trains on maintenance for 2 to 3 days. You must absolutely get this maintenance done in 1 day. I repeat, Sydney Transport, you must do this maintenance in 1 day. Now, we're grateful that we don't have train accidents, and of course we put this down to regular maintenance of the track work, but it's not acceptable that you have people stranded in a city like this, a modern city. You cannot have the trains down for more than 1 day maximum. So you need to get yourself into order. You need to employ more people, whatever it is. You need to invest more people, because we know that you are working on more train delivery and possibly more light rail. I'm not up to everything with your transport expectations or services that you are going to hope to deliver, but you really need to get yourself into order. It's Sydney Transport is just a huge debacle. There, as I said previously, there are buses driving around empty continuously on these bus route timetables. I'm getting a lot of feedback from I'm talking like hundreds of people, hundreds of travellers, that bus services are being cancelled on a whim, and you're leaving people stranded. It's unacceptable. Now, we know that the previous New South Wales government, the coalition government, the neoliberal austerity corporate takeover government psychos have destroyed all our essential services in this country. Okay, not just New South Wales, but everywhere that they've been. But Labor, you should have had a first-rate transport model in the workings way before you got elected in. So you do not have time to stuff around and make excuses blaming the previous government forever. So just want to make that quick video about Sydney Transport, Sydney trains. Unacceptable that you have track work over the entire course of the weekend. In a country like this, in a city like this, a modern city, you must do whatever it takes to get that track work done in 1 day. Again, thankful that we don't have train accidents and casualties from from having safe railway. We appreciate that, but the roads in Sydney, the amount of traffic in Sydney on a Sunday, it's crazy. It's crazy. You really need to get yourself into order. Okay, we're going to leave it at 5 minutes. Green State Eco Bounty News. signing out.